The delay. We're having a little bit of technical problems for one of the guests at the moment. In through Hangouts, giving a bit of grief, but we are working on it. But we have the first of our guests here at the moment.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, I'm Stephen.
Giving a bit of grief. Has someone got? We have the first of our guests here at the moment. It sounds like someone's got their conversation live. Can you just mute it?
Hey, I'm Stephen.
Giving a bit of grief. Has someone got? We have the first of our guests here at the moment.
Live on you.
Right, are we winning now?
What's happening?
I'm not quite sure. We seem to be having a few technical issues. Are we winning now? It's turning into a minefield again.
How's that? You've muted. No sound. No sound, Andy.
No sound from me.
That's it. You've got it. I've got you now. I see Stephen's thing's got a mute on the.
Chris, have you got the conversation live as well on the screen, Chris? Because it's playing back through yours.
No, not getting no. No.
Right, is that better? Can everyone hear it now? Is it all clear?
Are we all live?
I think we've won. I think we won. We were having a bit of technical problems there. Right.
Hey,
Stephen, how you doing, mate?
How are you?
Not bad. Welcome to the second one of the Vape Collective car crashes, shall we say, where it's going at the moment. First of all, shall we start off nice and easy? What are you vaping on, Stephen?
Well, I'm vaping on custard mod, obviously. I'll wait for it to with an empty on. I'm vaping some Guillotine by Noose, which is a orange hardcore.
Oh, very interesting.
Something else, but it's not one of my mods that I'm vaping on, so, you know.
What? You're not vaping on your own mod?
Come on. But then...
Let's be honest.
Is in the covers waiting to be repaired, so that's somebody else's.
Yeah, well, you've always got to have backups, haven't you?
Yeah, it's in the hand, but you can't see.
And
what's
Chris,
graphic coming out like for you, Andy?
sorry,
What's Stephen's graphics coming out like to you?
he gets a little bit scrambled when it goes to full screen, but
Or internet connection, I don't know, but
we can work around it.
very garbled
Chris,
for me.
what are you vaping on today? And have you had any nice new vapey bits?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I know why you're doing this. You're showing off, aren't you?
No, I'm just asking people what they've got.
Well,
We've got to let people know what we vape on as well.
you tell me what that is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hello, Rickster.
Now then,
Hey up, Rick.
how you doing, fella?
We're just trying to work out what Chris is vaping on there.
It's a Plato. It's a Plato. I'm a mouth to lung.
Oh my god.
It's the trusty old Plato. A spice
Nice
Plato.
one. Sounds like Mark is just on his way in as well.
In it, by the way, I've got some of this in.
Oh, that looks like a lovely juice.
Cloud House juice, yeah. It's lovely.
Right.
As well. Lovely.
So
I
what
bet
are,
that's
you
peppered
vaping?
off.
Are you on your Cloud House stuff now, or have you gone to another competitor?
How's business, Rick?
Oh, not too bad, buddy.
Oh, that's
All
good.
right, yeah, Tom. So,
slow this time of year, like, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody ever gets a chance to pop into Rick's shop, you'll be absolutely amazed. I mean, I've been vaping a long time. 9 years, over 9 years now. Hey up, Mark.
Hey, this is getting full now.
And me and Mark went along to opening night at Rick's shop. Boy, we were blown away. What a beautiful shop. Congratulations on that shop, Rick.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, mate.
Obviously, we've had...
upstairs, it's got a beautiful coffee lounge. Some really nice coffee as well, may I add. TV.
Do you know what my favourite bit was?
Go on.
They had food on.
Oh, they had food.
Well,
anyway,
we will come to that little segue of yours in a minute, Mark. But what are you vaping on? Is it one of Chris's specials again?
Are we talking to here? Me?
Yeah, you.
No, unfortunately tonight I'm on one of Nigel's.
Oh.
I'm on Nigel. What do you mean? Ooh. Fucking ooh. I'll give you fucking ooh.
Did Nigel say he might join in?
I've sent him a link. It's up to him if he wants to join in or not. He's a little bit shy at times. He says he's going to be watching, but whether he comes in or not, I don't know.
And me, I have a bit of a selection in front of me tonight. We got that one of Chris's. That one of Chris's.
Oh my God.
One of them.
Finger trapper.
And obviously, the regulation tube.
Regulation tube.
I've got to have a tube on the go. I always have a tube in my hand. And obviously, the only new bit this week is a nice little dripper today.
Who remembers these little bad boys?
Hey, it's funny. It's funny you should chuffing mention that. Anybody watching this who's in SV will know about the forfeit trophy that I still ain't got yet. I won the forfeit challenges last year, and was it Craig Grant? He made a forfeit trophy, on a shield, and it's got one of them on sprayed gold, and it's got little shields on it for names engraved. It's got my name engraved on it. I still ain't seen it yet. I've seen a picture of it.
Oh, when I got that, mate, I thought I were Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I love the look of them. I think they're great.
Donkey's ears, along with these daft bloody things. Look at that.
I've got too many mods like that lying around on the shelves now. Anyway, before we start, I have to do a little apology from the last show. VIP Vapors, I said Ashley Cole was coming. Well, Ashley is coming, but I forgot to mention his partner, Lee Whitaker. So sorry, Lee, that was my bad. I have spoke to you about it anyway. And I wasn't deliberately giving you the weekend off. And Mark's shaking his head in disgust. We know you're going to be there, and we know the products that you'll be bringing, and obviously you'll be able to talk to us about that on one of our future shows, because we've got you lined up for one of the guests on a future show. Now, to tonight's business. Obviously, we have two this week, two of our vendors. So, who wants to start?
Silence.
Don't all jump up at once, will you?
Go on, shall we start with Ricky? Ricky, why don't you introduce yourself to us? Say who you are, your company, and where it started, where it's going.
Sell yourself.
This is your chance to introduce yourself to the community.
Yeah? If I'm selling myself, do I have to do that naked?
Oh no, please don't. I'm still having that naked.
Well, Mark was threatening the black mini skirt, so that hasn't turned up.
Oh no, please don't.
We're just an honest little shopping brig.
So, obviously, Honest little shop. What have you got in there? Is it
Somebody's got
mod,
somebody's got
or-
something playing in background. I can hear feedback coming through.
Yeah, I can. It sounds terrible.
Yeah, someone's got the conversation live somewhere, and they're watching it as well for the chat.
Somebody's got something playing in background. I can hear feedback coming through.
Who's got the chat live?
Come on, guys, sort it out.
Don't know who it is. Got to work it out.
It sounds like the sort of thing I'd do, but it's not me.
It looks as though it's coming from yours, Chris.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. Somebody help me out here. You know, I'm not techno-minded. I'm trying to figure out how to get conversations up on my screen.
Right. Open up the chat thing. You have the screen on the side where you got all the chat listed. There's 3 dots. Click that. Click pop out chat.
We're so professional.
And then close down the main window again.
Trying to find that. Where's that? On YouTube or on the Hangout?
Yeah, on your YouTube one.
Right,
You've
hold
also
on.
got the YouTube open as well.
Moments, this is.
So, Ricky, as you were saying, you're on this little shop. So, what have you got in there? Is it just mods? Is it your own juice range?
Yeah, we've got a bit of everything, buddy. Try to cater for everybody. We've got quite a selection of our own juices, along with everything else.
Sounds very interesting. It sounds like a place that needs to check it out. The only trouble is I'm a bit far away to get there on a day visit.
Yeah, you have to get on your push bike, fella.
It's a little bit further than that. And obviously,
we primarily deal in mechs and your next level sort of vaping.
Right.
But
So
we do cater for everybody.
So you've got stuff for the beginner vapor that just walks in off the street.
Oh yes.
Cigarettes. All the way up through, then, isn't it?
That's right, mate. Yeah. If you wanted to get into building, I have a build table. Anytime during the day you need any help, you can come in and we'll sort you out.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Explain your ethos. What you explained to me and Chris. What your idea was at Vape Shop. I mean, for everyone who don't know, right, this new vape shop is opened. Cracking vape shop downstairs, upstairs, chill out area, telly, posh coffee maker.
Posh coffee
when
maker.
we went there, he was on about getting an Xbox. I don't know if he's got it in there. Nice comfy settees and that. Explain what your ethos was. Come on, tell everybody what impressed me and Chris.
Education, firstly, mate. Education and trying to explain and give people what they need. You know, educate as well. Get people what they want, what they're needing, especially if they're just getting started. You know, not just banging anything in the face to buy. Lots of questions, lots of education, make them feel comfy.
Yeah. If they're not
the customer service, then.
If they're pretty
Sorry,
new
buddy.
to the building, you can show Mike's all done. He's got a lovely bench there with a vice and a drill. He's got all your different wires, Clapton, all coiled up above it for people to use, and he'll actually talk them through it, show them how it's done, rather than going home and fiddling around, burning the fingers and what have you.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys in that'll come in. They'll even if they've not bought a mech, they'll have an RDA that they want sorting out, and they're quite welcome. Just come in, sit down at the workbench. The wire is provided for free.
Have you
Sort
started
the
them
RDAs
field
out.
classes that you were talking about when we were there? Have they started yet?
The what, mate? Sorry.
Well, like when we were there last, you said you were going on about starting like a weekly build class where people could come
Every
down
Thursday.
and eat at shop. Is that
Yeah,
started yet?
Every Thursday, mate, from day one. Yeah.
See what I mean?
From day one.
I mean,
Yeah.
Some nights, mate.
it's like what he said to us when we went in, and it's like what my pet hate is. I mean, I've been I've been vaping for like 6 years now, and what fucking pisses me off nowadays is, I mean, you get all these cloud setups and everything, which is it's all well and good, but then you get people coming in, never held a chuffing vape in their lives, and then you get them in shop pushing them a cloud setup on them that they ain't got a bleeding clue. They don't know Ohm's law from bleeding Shed's law, and
That's right.
they're selling them without any explanation, no education, and then people wonder why they're getting the cheeks blown off.
Yeah, I mean, you know, especially younger lads, and even a lot of you, say even your late 20s, early 30s blokes, if they'll be in and they're like, oh, I want that, that, and that, and they're not even interested in answering your questions. They know that you're digging, they know that you're trying to help, but they've been there, done that, and bought the T-shirt. But it doesn't take a lot to dig underneath the surface, and you're like, look, mate, that's not really for you. Even if you can't make it on a Thursday night, you can come in anytime during the day, whenever you've got any free time, come into the shop and we'll help you. We'll educate you and we'll help you. We'll lead you where you need to be.
That's what a vape shop should be doing.
Yeah, it goes to a comment that Dave Smithson's put up. Bloody brilliant to see punters being taught to safely use them.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Well said, that man.
David.
And
on the Thursday night, mate.
Shop.
On a Thursday night, sometimes there'll only be one lad in, and I'll still be there till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's fucking spot on, is that?
That is customer service above and beyond.
Ricky's little shop deserves a mention. He's doing everything just bloody right. And any other vendors out there that's got bricks and mortar shops, take note of what this fella's doing, because he's doing it right.
Now, Stephen, you're from a different side of the trade, really, aren't you?
Well, yeah, definitely.
You're actually one of our mod designers.
Yeah, mod designer who designs stuff for other people and myself. So, it's one of those, really. You spend a bit of time designing things that I want to use. And that's predominantly what my mods are about. It's not designing something for a particular person. It's what I like to vape. And if other people like that, then that's absolutely great. And then obviously doing other bits for other people out there in the world, which some people might know I've done or not.
You started obviously very small, doing beyond with it, and now it's developing, and obviously you're releasing newer and newer products.
So yeah, we come to vape. We'll be bringing the V1.5 mechanical swing, and then potentially a couple of new mods that haven't yet been in the design phase. One will be more than likely a MOSFET mod, and one will be a smaller mechanical mod.
Oh, so there's a few interesting things to look out for when we get to June then.
Definitely, I've got plenty of time between now and then to get the prototypes out, get Dave testing some out and see whether he likes them from his standpoint, and then obviously I'll use one to death.
You like to destroy them with use then?
Well, exactly. That's the whole point. If I can't break one, then it's worth getting out there to the community, basically.
Yeah.
The mod has been dropped like probably 5 times on concrete, and you can't tell. It's bouncing. Battery flies out.
So you like to give them a good working before even anyone really looks at them?
Yeah, I might show like images off, so people get an idea of what we're currently working on. Just to keep people interested. What's coming on, interested. But I think it's important from the mod maker's perspective because the last is the community as your beta testers. So,
I think your microphone is just cutting out a little bit there, Steve.
Yeah, it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it moved underneath me jumper. It's a bit cold in the kitchen. So I'd rather test them to death than have the community be the beta testers. That's important to me.
Now, obviously, one of the big things that seems to be coming around now is, especially with mechanical mods, mechanical squonkers, is safety.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, bringing up that one, that has the mechanical switch on it, doesn't it? The Athena on the outside.
Yeah.
Do the custom mods have any sort of safety switch or
So yeah, I'm trying to find one here that's got the.
I'll put you on the spot now, haven't I?
Yeah, one inside. No, I've got some boxes in front of me, so just in case. So I've put in on the brass nut. They're currently brass until Rick puts his silver-plated ones. Might be difficult to see on camera. There's little tiny pieces of plastic. Yeah, like you basically can slide that across the plastic plate. That will stay in place.
Your microphone's gone under your jumper again.
It's under my jumper. Can you hear me now? I'm keeping it in my hand. So yeah, this little tiny bit of plastic doesn't look like much. It's got a little tank on the side, and it's got grooves on it that you really can't see when it's in like this white colour.
Yeah.
Hold it onto the positive contact plate so it can't come off once you put it on. You have to physically twist it back. No rattling in your pocket. It shouldn't.
That's a good idea. It stops anyone hopefully having this auto-firing problem in pockets, because I've seen, on a lot of Facebook groups, there's various mods have been going through, and there's been a lot of auto-firing comments.
Yeah, it's a big problem with mechanical mods. You know, you put a lock switch on there, and it's up to the customer. You know, if they want to use it, it's up to them.
Yeah.
I had someone who came and got one from it, and it was installed with one of these, and he said, "Take it off. I don't like them."
What size?
Bearing in mind, you know, if it's not there, if it will open,
Microphone again, mate. Microphone. Dodgy solenoid.
You got a dodgy Mac.
So what size button does that fit, Stephen?
Sorry?
What size button does that fit? Does it fit a standard 12mm button? Will it fit an aftermarket button?
At the moment, it's a really small-ish size button to fit the side of the mod. I have been talking with Dave and making the button larger to be a standard size button, so you can use an aftermarket button if you so wished. So similar sizes that like Runt mods use, Bolt use the same size. We may go to that sort of size. New
well, being a modder myself, I'm quite interested in that little device.
Yeah, it certainly seems very worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Right, what I'll do is I will ask the community now if there's any questions that they've got for either of our guests, and obviously we'll keep an eye on that, and then we'll ask the questions to the people slightly later on. So, obviously, chat, if you have anything that you want to ask Ricky from the Cloud House, or you want to ask Stephen from Custard Mods, not when your order's going to be through, because I don't think he wants to be answering that over the live, but...
Custard Mods is based in Sheffield, I believe.
Dave's based in Sheffield. I'm based in Staffordshire, a bit further away. So
broke up again.
Have I broke up again? Can you hear me now? So Dave's in Sheffield. I'm based a bit further south. Not much.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. Anybody else losing it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether the microphone's not that good on the headset. It works sometimes, then works doesn't.
Possible.
Bloody hell. It's supposed to be me losing it. I'm bloody in.
Right, Dave Smithson. Custard Mods also mention our health and safety threads on the group for all members.
Yeah, there is one there. There's a health and safety thread.
So obviously you're obviously trying to get information out to the community as well. Okay, it's a general thing then. Where do you think the vape community is going from now?
Rick, you remember that? Great little device, mate. Absolutely.
He bloody loves that. Wait, shut up about it.
I love it.
It's still rocking it, Chris.
Oh, God.
As a community, where do you think we're heading at the moment?
Onwards and upwards, mate. Onwards and upwards.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Can you see where the developments are going to go next? What we're going to be looking at?
Where the what? Sorry, mate.
Where do you think the community's heading? Is it going to be going more into the mechanical? Do you think that's the way the community's now heading, or are we going to start switching back to regulated?
I think that's the way it's going to go, because I think the new generation is going to be, they're already a step above everywhere where I was, you know, with the tricks. They all want the big clouds, they want to do the tricking, they're wanting the mechs.
I must admit, for me, I was a year.
I just don't think it's even started yet.
Yeah, I was a year before I even touched a mech.
Yeah.
To be fair,
me too. That's
I
right.
started on basic 10s, went through all the smock stuff, the RXs, things like that before I even moved into.
Well, let's be honest. Before you actually touch a mech, you need a good understanding. You need a really good understanding. Ohm's law. All right, you don't have to understand Ohm's law as such.
As such, yeah.
But you need to know the safety limits of the stuff you're using. Your coil.
See, I were a slightly naughty boy. I started out on egos. Then I got that pipe off you, Chris. You remember that?
Yeah.
First pipe. Got that. And then I can't believe I'm saying this. I got a clone. What were it now? Yeah. Bloody hell. What mech tube that everybody were on?
Genesis.
No. Bloody hell.
No.
John, don't you just hate it when your mind goes blank?
I've got one. I've got a brass one. Can't think of it. Anyway,
I got mech tube, a purple mech tube from Fastech. But on top of it, I had what the? Joe, this is. Don't you just hate it when your bloody mind goes chuffing blank?
You mean you've got a Nemesis, Dave has put up?
Nemesis, that was it. With a Nemesis I had. But I've still got it on top of cupboard somewhere. I've not seen it in years. And I got this little VV Nova I had on top of it. But obviously, I got interchangeable heads. I was using a 1.8 coil in it.
Oh, so you were really going low.
I mean, so I don't think I were in any risk of blowing me bollocks off or anything like that. Like,
well,
but
do you remember back to when you first dropped below an ohm on a coil?
Oh God, what, last week?
That nervous moment that you had, you say, I've now gone below an ohm.
To be fair, right, I've been vaping for 6 years, right, and it wasn't until, I don't know, beginning of last year that I bought my first dripper, and that's because I'd got a squonk mod. I got a squonk mod off Nigel, I got a squonk mod off Chris, and for the first time, I went below an ohm. I thought I was like being really hardcore, woo, because I was like down to 0.6. You know what I mean? Ooh. Yeah, I was like, I'm with the big boys. You know what I mean? I'm with the big boys. And Nigel's been pushing me for ages. He's a corrupting bastard. They call him evil genius for a fucking reason. And he's been making me bloody Clapton coils, and they've been slowly getting bloody lower and lower. I think I'm down to about 0.3 at minute now. But no, I know. Look at me. For 6 years, I've been a 1 ohm tank wanker. You know what I mean? I loved my Typhons, my Typhon GT, my Typhon 2s on my regulated mods, and I started adminning for a couple of mod makers, and that were it. They've corrupted me. Got a bloody Haku now. On your bike, cocker.
You need a purple top cap.
Tell me about it. Stay right there.
Oh no, what's he going to find now?
Purple top cap, probably.
Yeah.
No. My first drippers were actually Snapdragon. Purple top cap. I had a couple of these, right? And if you're in SV and UK Skunkers, you know I'm an heavy-handed bastard.
You keep
And I broke
breaking
it.
them.
I broke it. And some kind people sent me some more, but they're like rocking all shite, these things. You can't get them, honestly. But then, somebody, I'm not gonna name who, offered me clear coating. Look at that. Eh? Stainless steel snappy cap, clear coated purple. But the problem is, just after I got that, I got a coup. Nah, that bastard. It's like sucking to a bleeding golf ball. I'm bleeding use it tomorrow.
Right, one question for you, Stephen, that's come in. Paul Shirley of Hodges is asking, what's the price of a custard mod?
Standard 1125.
There you go, Paul. Paul is getting nicely into his squonkers now. He's developing a bit of a collection of, so he may well be in touch at some point. Right, so what else have we got happening at Collective? He's already seen those and he might be in touch with you as well. So obviously we're going to be seeing both of you at Collective with all our other vendors. Now, just this week we have sorted out one of the most important things for you: the food. Yes. We have sorted out the food vendor. So we've got one vendor and he's bringing multiple stalls. He's bringing bratwurst and burgers. Oh, I saw someone's eyes light up then.
12-inch bratwurst.
He's bringing proper coffee and donuts.
Proper coffee.
And a carvery. And a carvery as well. He's also going to be doing chips and things like this. Also, for the vegetarians, there'll be vegetarian burgers, vegetarian sausages. So there's lots to be going on with there, I think. And he said that he's going to be starting at 8 in the morning for the bacon sandwiches for the vendors and everything as well.
Very nice.
So there'll be coffee and bacon sandwiches from 8 o'clock in the morning.
It's a bit tight, isn't it? It should be up at 6.
Did we need anything else really sorting out, bar the coffee and the food? Is there anything else that we needed? So, yeah, I saw your eyes light up a bit there when we started mentioning certain parts of that food, Stephen.
I love food. Can't help it.
Well, if you saw the size of me, you'd know I'm a bit the same, but I have to be careful. And we've had another vendor that has booked and confirmed for Collective as well. Now, although the company is up and running, he's going to be officially launching his company at Vape Collective. And that is Redemption Vapes. So he spent 12 to 18 months getting everything sorted and making sure all his juice lines are right and everything. And he's actually going to officially launch his company at Vape Collective. So I think that's lovely to hear. We are going to be getting him on the show as well in a couple of 3 weeks, and he'll be being able to publicise himself a bit more as well by that. But all links to their websites, Facebook groups and everything, as for both of you, are on our website. If you go to who is exhibiting there, in the list you'll see all the logos for the people, and you can click on those logos and that will take you direct to that person's website or Facebook group, depending on which way they have it set. Anyone got anything for us? Mark?
Pardon?
You got anything for us to say? You're very quiet today, and that's unusual for you. I'm getting worried.
I've just been told off, been too loud.
We've got 3 bars for use in the day. We've got the public bar, just for the daytime, no clouds. We've got the ballroom, which is ours for the duration. You can cloud in there. But no, don't overdo it. We've also upstairs got our own private room with a bar.
Very nice.
You can fill that till you can't see the bloody wall opposite there, if you like.
I don't think you should tell vapors that. They will do it.
Yeah, but we have to, you know what it's like. We have to tread carefully.
Yeah. They've been good to us. They've had us back.
Yeah. They had us back, although people last year, or should I say 2016, were clouding in the public bar. And it caused a lot of the regulars that use that club day in, day out throughout the year. They got a lot of complaints from them people. Bearing in mind, we're only there for a weekend out of the 12 months. So we've got to respect what they want. But like I say, if you want to blow your clouds, there's a 10-acre field. You can blow them as much as you want out there. We've got a ballroom and we've got a room upstairs. So there's no excuse for blowing clouds in the public bar. Beer's cheap.
Oh yeah, beer.
I can get lots of beer on less than a tenner. That doesn't take a lot from me.
You should not be telling vendors that the beer is cheap.
£3 a pint, I think it is. Something like that.
Well, I'm just about to get the prices for you.
And if you actually join the club for £10, you get 10% off all the prices. So
there you go. There's the beer prices.
You have to pay £10 to be a member.
There's your beer prices for you. So I'm sure you can find something to drink out of that lot.
Yeah, not bad at all. And that one that you showed, where is it? That Sovereign at £2.31. It's a bloody good pint. That I liked it. That was a nice pint. £2.31. What do you want? Better than going down south and paying bloody £6-7 a pint, isn't it?
Oh, who likes paying money? And at the end of the day, we're dealing with a lot of Northerners and Yorkshire people. They're tight.
And they want a bloody head on it, mate. They want a head on that. Not like them Southern shandy pants. That right,
Right, so community, have you got any more questions for either Ricky or Stephen? Community's gone quiet.
Gone shy.
You've scared him away again. It's the beard. It's got to be the beard.
I think I'm intrigued more than anything by that button.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Congratulations on that.
A safety
I'd like
idea.
to see it working. I'd love to see how it works. I'd like it in my hands, and I'd like to see how it works. I wouldn't dream of copying it, mate. I wouldn't do that, but I'm intrigued by it. Because auto firing on a mech is a problem. I've addressed it my own way by recessing the buttons. All my buttons now are recessed, so they can't auto fire. You have to actually push your thumb in the hole to fire it. Hey!
That is not an innuendo for you to get stuck in again.
Everything's an innuendo.
Not for Mark to get stuck in, don't worry about that. But
is it a separate little thing with the mod though?
Event this year, we need to get the word out. There's still a lot of doubters out there. There's still a lot of people that think, oh, it ain't going to happen. I've heard it all before. You ain't heard it all before from this team. This team is going to make it happen. Vape Collective is happening, and it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Take my word for it. Honest Yorkshireman, it's going to happen.
Is there such a thing as an honest Yorkshireman?
No.
Fuck off, you You fucking wait till I get hold of you, you chuffing southern shite.
Oi, I was born in the Midlands. Fuck yours. Well. What would we be? It's not an organisation. This, as I keep saying on my welcome post, welcome to the collective family. We're a family. Families bicker, families have wobbles, but we always sort it out, don't we?
Just bear in mind, Andy, when you come up here, you're going to be surrounded by Yorkshiremen.
Guess what? I was brought up in Lancashire.
Oh, wash your mouth out with soap, young man.
Lancashire. My God.
I can forgive a lot of things.
And I'm on the organiser and I'm in charge of stuff.
God, you might as well have just said I've just shagged your dog.
He's a definite candidate for ferret down his trousers.
What was that idea you had the other day, Chris, about getting some stocks and like throwing some sponges and shit? You know what I mean, Andy?
Oh,
Andy.
Jesus Christ.
Right, has anyone got anything else for us? Have we all gone quiet?
Are they all asleep?
Quiet said custard. Too quiet said rhubarb.
Dave has a question. Ricky, do you find many vapors coming into your shop still enjoying a good mouth-to-lung vape, or are they all about the clouds now?
No, I get them in, but I don't really cater for them. You know, so if they're a mouth-to-lunger, they're really going up to e-cig world.
So you've got a lot more shops around your area, have you?
Just we have the two. My partner has the e-cig at the top of Brig as well.
Oh, right.
She has the two shop. Yeah.
So basically, one business, two shops.
e-cig world covers this for your beginners. Yeah.
So basically, you just told us Porky Pies, didn't you? You do cater for them.
Well, we do, yeah, but in two different shops. That's right, yeah.
So they started in one shop.
You're on here now. You're a bloody vendor. Get it, chuffing. Mentioned.
They can still get the same advice at the Cloud House, you know, but we don't have the range and the quality of stuff that we have at e-cig world.
Well, it depends on what your point of view is with quality. And...
Sorry?
Talking about quality of stuff and range, I don't suppose you've got that brass brick, have you?
And I meant to bring it, mate, as well, and I forgot.
You haven't brought it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted.
That's why.
What's it called?
I polished it up today as well.
What's it
I polished it up today.
What's the name?
It's called the Boss. It's
the Boss.
Vapors. Yeah, it's the bigger version of the Pig that they do. I think they still call it the Pig, but it's the Boss. Yeah. It's
one hell of a mod. I mean, that's
it's brilliant.
It weighs a ton. It's like a solid piece of brass
I've ever had in my hands, but you know, it just reeks quality. It's a fabulous thing.
Brilliant.
You couldn't put it in your trouser pocket.
No, you couldn't.
You'd have to wear a bloody good belt if you did.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, Bernice has just mentioned that obviously all the money that we're raising for this, the charity.
Yes, for charity, mate.
Taken on the gate, anything that's done for the raffle, and all of this is all for charity. It's all for Tommy's.
Oh, charity, man, my good mate. Yeah.
So I know both of the people in here have given a lovely prize each for the mega raffle, which is much appreciated.
Thank you for that.
For Ricky, thanks for the prize that you sent down for the competition. I've seen the photo, and that was an awesome prize haul.
You're welcome. Who's got to be part of it?
One question that has been asked me about the mega raffle is: are we going to be selling the tickets outside of the event? No, the tickets are for sale at the event only. So come along. That's where you get your tickets, and the tickets will be drawn on the Sunday, so that you know that the prizes are going to be done there and then. It's going to be multiple prizes, not one huge prize haul to one person, because it's just too much.
We want to make sure that
a lot of people will get a chance
winners, and they all receive a damn good prize.
Can I just make a suggestion?
Go on, mate. That's what we're here for.
Here we go. Are we ready, peoples? Little admin chat live on air. Right. You're saying draw it on Sunday, right? I think what we should do, right, we should put a poll up on the page, because you're going to get people that are either just coming for the Saturday, just coming for the Sunday, and just coming for the whole weekend. And you're going to get somebody who's coming on the Saturday, not coming on the Sunday, buys a ticket, he's not there for draw. So
we have their
I think,
address and we'll send it out to them.
well, there is that as well. But
Mark,
I personally think it should be done all in one day. Maybe put that poll out. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. I'm just bit of an admin idea. Just while I'm buzzing away here, you know what I'm saying?
There you go, Mark.
If you want to buy the ticket, they can leave their email address behind. Write it on the ticket or whatever. In fact, it could be announced on the page. It will be announced on the page, the winner, and they can contact us.
There you go. Then the boss has spoken.
Right, Dave Smithson. Also a potential from Custard Mods in the future is a custom coloured mod, i.e. a purple colour chosen by Mark for his own mod, making it 100% original and individual.
100% purple.
You've piqued Mark's interest a little bit there, I think.
All I heard then were purple. That's all I heard.
Purple, purple, and purple.
Yeah.
Anything to be done in purple.
Everything's purple.
Don't have my trousers on.
Pardon? That's not the. Hey, it's not that kind of show, Chris.
Well, we are after the watershed.
I've told you about this before.
We are after the watershed. It's gone 9 o'clock.
Just don't don't involve 3 chickens, a rabbi, and a rubber chicken. I'm telling you, he'll be away.
Right, well, unless anyone has got anything else for us, I think we've about reached a logical point, haven't we?
Logical.
Has anyone got anything else that they want to offer, put up, or say?
Is there anything you'd like to see at Vape Collective that we haven't mentioned or we haven't spoke about?
I just had this thought jump into my head, but it's not repeatable.
We must have had the same thought.
I think I need to mute those two now.
I'll be a good boy.
Unfortunately, I'm here all week.
Right, well, thank you to the viewers and anyone that's watching it on repeat. Thanks for Stephen and to Ricky for coming along and joining in with us, introducing who they are and what their companies are about. We look forward to seeing them at Collective. Please check out their websites, check out their Facebook groups. Go and have a look. Get some kit from them.
Yeah.
It's all UK vendors. Get kit from them. Get kit from them.
I'll tell you what we need to do, Andy. What we need to do for next show, right? Seeing as it's for charity, we need to, end of the show, we need to fade out with some Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Can't
you know
play
what I mean?
music on live hangouts because
Facebook let's rock! Because
we don't own the music, Facebook gets a penny on playing music.
All right, Grey Maid.
Right, well, thanks everyone for coming along, and we'll catch you in 2 weeks' time with some new mystery guests. Don't know who they're going to be yet. I'll have to go through and see who we can find. But until then, Patty bye.
Just get the word out there. The Collective is on. It's happening, and it's going to be big.